Okay. Actually, hold up 1 second. I need to fix something. One more thing. I'm not sure if the audio is up all the way. Actually... Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit... This isn't really like my forte doing it with this, but I'm sure I'll... Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'll like get used to it. But so right now it is almost halfway to 4 in the morning, and I'm not at all tired. Like it's summertime. I've been I've been freaking sleeping in. Whoa, that's I've been like sleeping in during the day. It's actually a curse, to be honest. I'm gonna fix something. Yeah, it's like it's a blessing and a curse, because there we go. Because like yes, it is more comfortable to get more rest, but on the other side, if you're a beginning rapper who people barely recognize on the streets or in school and on YouTube, then like it's kind of hard to like pick up the slack when you're constantly sleeping. Hold on, I need to fix it again. Put it down to like 35. That's better. Okay. Okay, good, it's on. But like when you're trying to make raps, like if you're trying to make songs or if you're trying to make music on YouTube while you're constantly sleeping during the day, it's kind of hard to like pick up the slack while like during daylight. Plus plus like plus like it's extremely difficult now because none of the... I think it's still too loud. I'm trying to speak while like playing, and it's hard to multitask because like it's, I don't know, it's late. I don't know. I know I said I wasn't tired, but like, is that kind of tired where like you're just a bit tired, you know? But anyway, what was I saying? So let me see. Okay. So anyway, so when you're trying to it's like stay active on YouTube during summer vacation, like where you're constantly on break, you're not like obligated to do any sort of schoolwork of any kind, but like you're still pressured to, like, you're not, well, I'm not exactly being pressured to make music. I'm just like I'm basically pressuring myself because I'm, you know, doing music is what I love, and you know, I want to keep doing it, but at the same time, like, it's hard because I don't have the tools necessary to do it. See, like, the audio that I was gonna use before I started getting all out of whack was Mixpad, and and just like Power Director, Mixpad, like the version of Mixpad that I was using was a demo version, and that meant that like some of the features on it were going to be restricted until I got the full version. And that kind of sucks because, like, you know, I want to make music to the best of my abilities, but at the same time I can't do it when I'm being restricted to a certain level of when I'm being restricted to a certain level of, like, I don't know how to say it, to a certain extent, if you will, you know, to a certain extent. you know, and it's annoying when you try to do something in like, you know, the internet won't let you. So that's why like I've been trying to search online for better, if not, well, other if not better recording softwares, and I have heard of. I did discover this one that I thought would work. That's a heart right there. Ew. I'm just gonna boop. Okay. I had discovered this one app that I thought would be pretty good, called Audacity, and basically it's just is what you'd expect. It's recording software that lets you play music while you're recording your song, but at the same time, like, you could record whatever you want on it. You could record a podcast. You could record, like you could just record, you know, whatever you have your mind on. So I tried downloading that, but I'm not sure if it's the internet today, because like it was specifically raining no, it was very rainy today, and wouldn't you know it, rain tends to mess with your internet. So I was forced to, like, you know, cancel the download and start all over again, and start back at square one. I might try it again a little bit later though, because you know, the internet's back up and it's not raining outside, so I think I might try it a little bit later. But what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Crap. I might try. Yeah, I might try to download Audacity later, like maybe after the live stream is done. But yeah, and I you know, I tried to do that, but it just, I don't know, screwed up. I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. But other than that, oh, this guy's still alive. Other than that, I have a lot of raps at my disposal, a lot of rap songs, a lot of lyrics. Things are looking pretty good. I've been listening to a lot of other music recently. There's this one guy that I think you guys would enjoy. His name is French Kiwi Juice, and you know, he makes good music. One of them is TUI. I think it's Twee. I don't know. I remember looking it up, and like I was trying to look up the song. TUI. I think it's Twee, but it turns out a Twee is actually a bird. Yeah, turns out the bird is really the word. But yeah, like that one I think you guys would enjoy, because it's you know, it's hip. I feel like it has a very hip hop vibe to it, and you know, as you guys might know, I freaking love hip hop and rap. You know, not only am I a fan of doing rap, I'm also a fan of like hearing and watching rap songs. You know, it's kind of like comedians. You know, that like not only do they enjoy performing comedy, they also enjoy watching comedy, like at comedy shows and everything. Yeah, it's you know, it's one thing for someone to wow a person with their own musical talent, and then it's another thing when they sit in awe in front of another person because of their musical talent. And it's very interesting. It's very satisfying, in fact, to, you know, see that happen before your eyes. You know, like one person being wowed because of another person that does the same thing as them. And you know, that's kind of happened with me, because I've met rappers in my high school. Some of them were cool, and others were like, you know, they went down the wrong path and they ended up screwing their own lives. One guy I knew, I'm not gonna say his name, you know, his real name. If you know him, cool, and if you don't, then you know, then you'll know him by his rapper name. You know, he's one of those like new rappers. Like you know, you can tell by the name. He called himself Young Jesus, YVNG, GEZZIS. That's his name, Young Jesus, which is a kind of a weird name. And when I told my family about it, she said that it reminded her. When I told my mom about it, she said that it reminded her of an old friend of hers in high school, and he called her friend was a rapper, and he called himself Evil Jesus. Yeah, rappers back then were messed up, but still, I knew a guy in my high school, and he called himself Young Jesus because he was a rapper. That was his rapper name, and at first he was a pretty good rapper. Like I really enjoyed his music, and I felt it was very creative because of like the rhymes and the flow. But then like I saw like as he started making more music, I don't know, like I just felt like his music took a very dark turn. I'm not sure if it, I don't know. Okay. But still, if you haven't heard his music, he has a SoundCloud, no YouTube, however. So, ooh. And this is just you know, I think it's a bit dark, but I don't know, because I'm not sure if this is with most rappers nowadays. I'm not sure if this is like a new trend when it comes to rap, but there's some rappers who scream their songs. 6ix9ine, I think, I'm not sure. I don't listen to modern rap, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm more of like I'm an old spirit. I listen to like when rap was still becoming a thing. Ice Cube, Tupac, rarely I'll listen to Biggie. But I mostly enjoy like the Sugar Hill Gang. If you don't know who they are, treat yourself, because they're basically the ones who started the whole rap game. They made this one song called Rapper's Delight, which I gotta say is probably, in my opinion, the best, because you know it wasn't about drugs or money or sex or women. No, it was all about having fun and partying. And I know that sounds very cheesy, but like it is, you know, that's my idea of good music that isn't really too like, you know, too detailed, but you know, it's like, you know, music that like I enjoy is mostly music about positive things. You know, I'm just trying to send positive vibes, and I know that like life isn't all that positive. I understand this. Life can throw a bunch of curveballs at you. In fact, my friend Chris posted a video on his channel, Christopher Capoon, and he was talking about how, like, you know, he was struggling with projects during the summer. Next to that, he was going to be struggling even more with projects because of the fact that oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. One, I'm gonna die. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Was it? He was like, not only was he struggling with projects, but he was also struggling with, like, he was gonna be struggling more with projects because he wouldn't have enough time, because of his parents telling him to get a job, which I totally understand. You know, you need to, like, if you're gonna try to like start a rewarding career, you need to be prepared for it first, and this goes for financial backing as well. You need to be prepared financially. You can't rely on you can't always rely on other people, because there might not be other people to back you up. You might be alone in your path to stardom if you're chasing that fame. Ah, crap! I don't have enough ammo. but yeah, it's gonna be hard, and it's life isn't gonna spoon feed it to you. You're not gonna get as lucky as some people will say they do. Because if you listen to people who become famous and gain all this support from their subscribers and their viewers, they'll say oh, I was very lucky, I had a rough upbringing, and then I spent this many years in engineering, this many years in college, this many years as a McDonald's worker. It's no. It's that was based off of pure luck. There was no effort. Oh, sweet. There was no effort in your attempts, and I know that most YouTubers say I wasn't even approaching stardom. They'll tell you that I wasn't even approaching stardom. I was just trying to do what I love, and it ended up making me famous. And I completely understand that. It's it's understandable that sometimes, very rarely, doing something that you enjoy will turn you into a superstar. It will make you famous, and that quote unquote hobby of yours will become a rewarding career. And that's what I thought at first. I thought okay, I planned out every single little detail. First, I'm gonna become an interpreter, because that's the career that I'm chasing in college. After I graduate high school, senior year coming up, yeet. But yeah, that's the career that I'm gonna be chasing. First I'm gonna be an interpreter, and then after I get enough money, I'm gonna get a studio to record music. Then after that, I'm gonna gain this much subscribers. Then after that, I'm gonna do this and that. But then when you plan out your road to stardom, you don't really think about all the ups and downs and curveballs that everything's that are gonna come. You think of your goal and how you're going to achieve that goal, and when you try to come up with a plan for that, and you don't realize that things aren't gonna go your way all the time. Oh crap, that's a big boom. But when you plan out every single little detail, you don't realize that things aren't always gonna go your way. Things aren't always gonna go according to plan. And that's what I told Chris. I told him because from the start of his channel, he's always been, excuse me. He's always been planning out dates for videos that he was gonna do, projects, and he's always treated them like his home, as if they were homework, as if they were assignments given to him by his teacher. And I tell him I told him recently, Chris, you can't be doing that, because life is gonna throw all kinds of curveballs at you, and things aren't always gonna go your way. And you need to be prepared for these curveballs, because they're always going to be tough. Life is never going to spoon feed you your victory. No, there's going to be struggle every single step of the way. And all this is very, 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 very true. And I remember my mother telling me this, actually. She told me that she knew somebody who actually he wanted to become a rapper, just like me. But the thing is, he spent all of his time and all of his money, he sank everything that he had into his dream rap career. And when it didn't work out, he came up short, and he had nothing left to rely on. He was broke, homeless. He was struggling in life, And then that got me thinking, like, well, obviously, like, life is gonna throw everything it has at me, and like, although it's not fair, like, it's kind of true, you know, like, when it comes to life, do I have any? Where do I find the skull? I don't know. But like, when it comes to these struggles, like, you always need to be prepared financially and ethically. I'm just saying words that I don't even know the definition to, because I don't know what the heck ethical means. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna educate myself real quick. Ethical. I know I look like a total retard. Yeah. Relating to moral principles or the branch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. So maybe not ethically, but still, like, you need to be prepared financially, physically, of course, because life will throw more at you than just running out of money, and of course, mentally, because according to Chris, like, everything was just taking a toll on him. He was like devastated when he applied for a job. He was devastated when a bunch of friends of his were unable to help him on collaborations that he was planning. Like, he was, you know, like, he was being hit, like, with a lot at once, and he simply just couldn't take it. And like, that's the thing about life, you know, like, when it comes to life, like, you need to be ready to take. Hey, look at this. Nice. I keep on getting sidetracked. But yeah, when it comes to life, you need to be ready, physically, financially, and above all, mentally, because your mental health is the most important. That's why I'm sick of all these mental illnesses. All these mental illnesses, like, that are affecting kids nowadays, and some parents actually just, like, blow it off. They're just like, oh, it's those damn phones. It's like, it's not the damn phones. It's the fact that there's so much struggle in life, and in life, for some reason, just loves to hit you with everything it's got. Where's this freaking blue skull? I'm searching everywhere, and I can't find this blue skull. Do I need to go back? I don't know. I'm gonna backtrack. It says I need to go through that door, but I don't have a blue skull, and the only other way out of here is through here. Do I need to find a blue skull? Let's go find ourselves a blue skull, because I'm lost and I don't know where to go. But anyway, but yeah, like, it's like, just the fact that, like, kids, including me, like, go through so many things in school, in their neighborhood, even in their own household, even in their own family. Like, they go through so much. And there's a secret area here. I just realized that. Hey, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Boop. There we go. Might have been a reference to something, I don't know. Bethesda and their references. But even in their own household, even in their own family, they go through so much anxiety, depression, anger, and fear. Like, okay, I'm gonna lay something down on you guys. All right. So, my mother. I know I keep on talking about her. But this, like, you know, just like her, this one's important. All right. So, my mother was the youngest. She was the baby of, where's this freaking blue skull? I can't find this blue skull for the life of me, and it's annoying. But my mother was the youngest. She was the baby out of 9 children, 8 girls and 1 boy. And my grandmother, a few years ago actually, had died from a car crash. And before that, my aunt had died from cancer. And first it was my aunt who died from cancer, then it was my grandmother who died in a car crash, and then it was my other aunt, my aunt Elena, who died of, I think it was ASL, because her body was just completely shutting down. It all started with her. It all started with some dead skin growing in her leg, and although they got it amputated, the dead skin just it wasn't really the dead skin, but I think it was just the aftermath of everything. I'm not sure, but still, after she had after she had her legs amputated, like to stop the dead skin from growing. Oh, there it is. Good God. No, wait, that's a goal skull. Son of a bitch. I'm just gonna hide right here. Actually, no, isn't something gonna open? I don't know. I'm just gonna hide right here. But because of all the dead skin that had basically taken over her body, she had died not in the hospital, no. My cousin, her daughter, had decided to pull the plug, but she wanted her to die in her own home, like in bed peacefully, which had to be the saddest thing, because like she still died, yeah, but like, you know, like it was in the comfort of her own home. But still, so and like these 3 deaths, although it seemed small at first, not small, but like these 3 deaths like had caused so much pain and stress in my family, because like according to my mom, like everybody, oh crap, everybody had known each other for so long, since she was a baby. Like she had known these people, and she had loved them for like her entire life. And so had I. Like even though I barely like remember anything from my childhood, like any time that I spent with my grandmother, with my aunt, even though I barely remember anything, that's still my family. Like, and I still love them, and I don't know. I just wish that I could remember all the time that I spent with them. And when it comes to your family, like to me, it's actually kind of sad, like that I can't remember any times that all the times that I spent with, all the times and the laughs that I had with my family, because like the way I see it, it's like they're almost invisible to me. I knew that I spent time with them, but I can't remember any memories that I shared with them. Like the only way that I can remember anything is through photos of me and my aunts and my grandma and my mom's gallery. Um, and and I know like it's such a crappy thing to say, but and like I feel terrible for saying it, but like I even feel terrible for like knowing that it's true, because you know, like that's my family, and they're long gone now, and they had such a big impact on me and the rest of my family. Like if it wasn't for for my grandma, like she would never have given birth to my mom, and I would never even be here. Like sometimes like you just stop and think, like if one of my grandparents like even stops to pick up a nickel off the street when they first met, um like you would not even be born, because your mom would never be born, and therefore like she wouldn't be able to give birth to you. You would just belong to someone else and not to the family that you know and love today. And then you think about it, like you're like your family can have such a big impact on you and your life, whether it's through your birth, or through the constant love and support that they show you every day. Like it could be through anything. Like no matter like no matter how you spin it, like they could still have a big impact on your life. It doesn't matter how. Like they could say, like just by them saying hi, like that could have a big impact. Just by them spending time with you, like that could have a big impact. I guess spending time with anybody can have a big impact on you, because like there are days when you feel there are the sad days when you feel lonely, and you just need someone to cheer you up. I mean, I feel that I've been feeling that a lot, actually, just recently. I don't know what I was talking about before. Life, yes, life, like a good old life lesson. Yeah, life is gonna throw everything it has at you, and there's gonna be struggle along the way, and life is not easy. So yeah, but what was I saying before life? Before I like got back into that topic, I get, yeah, but like loneliness, I guess. Loneliness can have a big impact on your mental health. I mean, for me, like I've been feeling a lot lonely, because this summer, unlike every other summer, I don't know why, but I've been staying inside a lot more recently, and honestly, I feel like it's taken a toll on my mental health, because um just recently, well, not recently, why am I saying recently? Oh crap. But I find that like listening to not let where am I going with this? I'm trying to figure out like what to say next. um Loneliness. So when it comes to loneliness, like recently I've been feeling very, very, very lonely. Like it would be late at night, up to about this time actually, like 4 in the morning. I would be playing with my friends online, not live streaming it, of course. And like when we split, like there's just the sense of loneliness that I feel. It's that sense where like you're having fun with your friend, you're having a fun night with your friends, and then next thing you know, like you all split, and then you're just by yourself. while at times like it can be very comforting, I find that like most of the time it just feels very 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 lonely because like after that, like you're just wondering you're just wondering what's next. Do I just go home and go to sleep, or should I do something else? And then I find myself like with so many thoughts in my head, so many things that I want to do with my friends, but I can't because they're either asleep or they're just not online in general. Ah, crap. Okay, well that was actually a pretty good run. But I often find that like when I'm alone, when I split from my friends, like when they're all done playing for the night, I always find myself asking, what's next? Like what happens now? Why am I stuttering? But I always find myself like wondering what happens now. Do I just go to sleep, or do I just do something else? Because there's a lot of things that I want to do right now, but I can't do it because my friends are asleep, or they're just I killed someone. Okay, or they're just not online for the night. And it's very irritating, like, when I'm alone, because, like, it's just so depressing. Like all the fun is gone. Like all the like just the fact that the party's over, like, can kind of wear me out. Can kind of wear me down, because but to be honest, I don't really like being alone. I like even like I don't like being in a room alone. Like I could even be in like a cafeteria with strangers, and I would still feel fine. Like like it's just the sense of having another person's presence next to you that I don't know, to me is kind of comforting, because I'm not sure if I'm just rambling right now. Well, technically I am rambling. I'm just voicing my opinion to you with a microphone, which I don't really see like anything wrong with that, because you know, it's my opinion. And I know that opinions like often are often shunned when it comes to the internet. Why is that thing an attack? Why is that even an attack? That's so stupid, in my opinion. But I like, and I know that like people are like, opinions are often shunned on the internet, simply because, like, I guess it's just because of the sense that, like, or not the sense, the fact that, like, people just don't like to be told no. And it's kind of true at times. Hey mom, can I go to my girlfriend's house tonight? No. Hey mom, can I have some ice cream? No. It's like, you know, it's just, you know, people don't like to be told no. But there are certain times that, like, you need to be told no. And, you know, when it comes to opinions, like, they're all the freaking time. Well, not all the time, but, like, when it comes to opinions, there's some agreements in opinions, and then there's some disagreements. And opinions are mostly associated with disagreements, because people just, people have differing opinions, and for some reason, most people aren't really open to opinions that are opposite to theirs. Like, I could say, wonton soup freaking sucks. I'm not saying that it does. That's just my opinion. It's not a fact. But some people say that. But the people who like wonton soup will disagree with me. And then this whole argument breaks out about which soup is better. Oh, chicken noodle soup. No, wonton soup. No, chicken noodle soup. No, wonton soup. Like, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying when it comes to opinions that end up in arguments, because, again, people just don't like to be told no. But yeah. Am I just not like left hooking anybody? Like me and my friends, like we're very good friends. We respect each other, and we would never like do anything to hurt each other or each other's YouTube channels. But we get into like, we have such differing opinions. This even goes for my real life friends. Because like this even goes for my my real life friends that I see on the bus, friends that I see in school, just like friends in general. Like you could have differing opinions with any friends, and you could still be friends. Most opinions, however, political opinions, like as I mentioned earlier, like it annoys me when opinions end up in arguments, and political opinions are no exception. Political opinions like, oh, I'm a Hillary supporter, no, I'm a Trump supporter, I support the wall. Well, your wall sucks. Your wall doesn't keep your borders out. It's like, yeah, no, like I would stay away from those because like if you want to keep it's like Monopoly. It ruins friendships. Speaking of Monopoly, Monopoly. I recently downloaded Uno, and it turns out my buddy Bumblebee5512 has Uno, so you might see a live stream of us playing that. Who knows? Maybe it'll be with friends that you've never seen before, who don't even have YouTube channels. They're just here for fun. But yeah, like when it comes to political opinions, they always ruin friendships. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what opinion it is. It will ruin the friendship. Like you can kiss your friends goodbye. Well, don't kiss your friends. Ew, I don't know why you do that. You can say goodbye to your friends though. Like when it comes to political opinions, because political opinions are the bane of friendships. Political opinions are basically the absolute opposite of of unity and respect and love. Because in this day and age, like, people are so judgmental. They will attack anything. Heck, they could say, oh, squirrels aren't supposed to be pets, and people will get riled up over that. Even though they're not. They're really not. I don't see why you would have a squirrel as a pet. It's just weird. But then again, you're like, I'm the guy that tells everybody, ooh, sloths are cute. Like, you know, and everybody disagrees and says, oh, they're not. They're disgusting. Well, maybe you just don't have good taste in animals. But I digress. I'm trying to find that field drone. Here we go. But still, yes, we all have different opinions. My opinion is that sloths are freaking adorable, and I think that I have the right to own one. And if you disagree, then how dare you? Oh, sweet. Oof. But yes, I believe that sloths are freaking adorable, and I would like to own one. But for some reason in the States, it is actually illegal to own a sloth. I guess because of the fact that like they're so expensive and they take a lot of time out of your day to take care of. Not only that, like the healthcare for excuse me. Not only that, but like the healthcare for a sloth is actually very, very expensive. Because let's say I own a sloth and it gets sick, and I need to visit a veterinarian for the sloth so that I can so that they can care for it and they can nurse it back to health. Well, guess what, bucko? Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot they had this. Oof. What was I saying? Well, let's say like my sloth is sick and I need to take it to a veterinarian so that I can nurse it back to health. Well, guess what, bucko? That's gonna cost a good $1,000. And not only that, the oh yeah. But not only that, the medicine for like not like the healthcare is gonna cost a good $1,000, and then freaking the medicine that is needed to help the sloth is gonna cost a big ass wad of cash. And then not only that, but to create a sloth environment for it to live in, you need to you need to give it a good environment to live in, and that is going to require an extra room for it to look at that. And that is going to require an extra room in your house for it to live in, so that and you need to line it up with vines and ropes so that it can climb up and nap and curl up into a little adorable little sloth ball. And then after that, like at the end of the day, you're only left with $4 in your bank account. So yeah, you can tell I did my homework when like when it comes to adopting a sloth. Like I at one point I really wanted a sloth so bad, but then I started doing research and saying like, oh, can you actually own a sloth in the States? And then turns out you can't, because they are very, 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 very difficult to take care of. They're not like dogs where you can just leave them in the house for like 5 hours with a bowl of dog food and water, and they can sustain themselves for an entire freaking day. No, they need constant care and grooming and diapers. No joke, a sloth actually defecates a lot in your house. And at one point, I'm just like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just put it in freaking diapers. So that whenever it makes a stinky stink, you could just take off the diaper and then replace it and then there. And then boom, you're done. Problem solved. Sloth diaper. Only $10. Oh, here we go. I think I'm getting closer to the secret, to the field drone. I'm not exactly sure. Because that's my only concern right now. I'm just trying to get to that little that thing right there. I'm trying to get to that, but it's difficult because there's a bunch of portals around here, and they make it so difficult. And then they're trying to make us explore the place. It's like just give me the field drone. I would like to get to the field drone and leave. Because turns out hell is actually not a good place to stay in. There we go. Perfect. And I'm gonna go for this one. Because it's the best. Yas. Ouch. It's the best. Okay. But yeah. Point is, sloths are freaking adorable, but they do require a lot of care. Not that a dog... Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. That was one of those wet burps. Ugh. Not that a dog doesn't require constant care as well. Because... Oh. What was I saying? Not that a dog like doesn't require like constant care and everything, like it does. But it's just that it like it's the care that you have to do for a dog. The care they have to... I can't find the right words. The amount of care that you have to give to a dog is not as much as a sloth. Because when it comes to sloths require a lot of care. Like, I've done the research, and it turns out they require so much care. They're basically... they basically gain all the... They're like a newborn baby. They just hog all the attention. And it's... Yes, it is annoying as hell, but like... What is this? You follow your way through hell and found the Titan's core. The portal that gets you one step closer to the Crucible and defeating the force of hell for good. You must crush the Crucible Guardians and retrieve what's yours. Alright. But like the amount of care that you need to give to a dog is not as much, because like I've owned a dog at least once, and my family ended up giving him away because he was way too rambunctious. It was a teacup Yorkie puppy, and it was like real tiny. You could fit it inside your freaking hand. And he had trouble like going up the steps. But he was adorable. I loved him. And it was... We named him Bo. He was one of my uncle had a dog named Baby, and Baby had puppies, and we decided to adopt one of those puppies and name it Bo. Unfortunately, that dog was one of the most rambunctious dogs that I've ever met, because there was this one time that the dog actually smeared its poop all over the floor. What the heck? Why did I switch back? There we go. But there was this one time that the dog actually smeared its poop all over the floor. Because its poop was stuck inside of its fur. And oh, here comes the rip and tear. But we ended up having to go to the groomers to get his fur cut, so that there would be no more poop stuck inside of his fur, and that way he wouldn't be smearing it all over the floor. All right, let's see what this story's got to tell. That's great. Keep telling. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah. Where am I going? But yeah, like this dog was like rambung. Like it was way too much to handle. We ended up giving him to my aunt, and my aunt ended up giving him to her boss at work. And all was well, even though I missed Bo. Good old childhood memories. I actually remember something else from my childhood. My when I was younger, like I was still a kid by this time. My mom bought me this like little teddy bear, but it wasn't just like any teddy bear. It was like okay? So imagine this. Hold on. So imagine this in your mind. If you stick out your hand and you look in the palm of your hand, you'll see like a tiny little red teddy bear with black beady eyes, like there was no white in them, just black beads for eyes, and a green bow tie around its neck. It was the most adorable thing I've ever seen, and and if you shook it, it had like a little bell inside of them, and if you shook it, you could hear the bell. Inside of the you could hear the bell, and it was adorable. It was the most adorable thing that I've ever owned. It was one of my childhood toys, and I named it. What did I name it? Jimmy. That's what I named it. It was so much fun to play with that little bear. I'm just sad that I lost it one time. I don't know how I lost it, and I don't know where I. Oh crap! That's a guy. But like I don't know where I lost it. I must have lost it inside of like a Walmart or something. But I don't know. I remember I lost it at in Florida one time, and like I was the saddest that I've ever been. And my godparents sent me they sent me like a photo of Jimmy inside of their car, and and I remember oh come on, yes, screw you, yes. Okay, what was I saying? I remember like being so happy because like I was guaranteed that he would be coming home to me. Like I was ecstatic because like I was sad at first that I left my favorite teddy bear in Florida, but then. Then I was being told that like, oh, he was. I think it was actually like a Christmas tree ornament. I don't know. I remember him being hung from the Christmas tree one time. Now that I think about it, it looks so dark, but Look, yeah, I was a little kid with his teddy bear. Ow. But like every time I think about it, like I always like start missing that bear because like he was my favorite toy. He was. Now that I think about it, I'm it's kind of like Suey with Rupert. Like he was like Rupert was always like the husband type character who was always like by Stewie's side and whoa. Oh, come on. But like he was always like the sidekick that was always by Stewie's side. He would and like until Brian I think ate it. Like he I don't know, he ripped Rupert apart. That's what it was. Yeah. Family Guy in general like just has like a lot of heartfelt moments. There's always moments where like a character is gone and like you're not sure whether or not they're gonna come back. I'm just trying to lure these two so I can get the challenge done. Come on. Oh. Say cheese. Ow. Okay. Okay, yeah, I suck. Yeah, Family Guy like always has such heartfelt moments, because like you don't know whether or not a character is like gonna be dead from the show or not. Kind of like well, not The Simpsons, because like The Simpsons just has other heartfelt moments, like Bart literally being forced to restart fifth grade, which is kind of on him. Like he does cry in the episode, and like the audience does feel bad for him, but at the same time, like you can't feel pity completely, right? Because like he like that was on him. He chose to like skip all his classes and fail all his like get Fs on all his grades. Like that's the route that he took. Whoa. And like if you think about it, like you don't really feel that much pity for him. I mean, you do still feel pity because like he finally wakes up and tries in the end, but like it doesn't work out for him. Like he still fails the test, but he's like he still like failed all of his classes, and he still chose to be the little brat that we all know and love. Oh my god, can this guy just die? Thank you. Yeah. Like to me, like I didn't really feel that much pity for Bart, and I know like it's such a crappy thing to say, but like, come on, like the kid just he flat out just didn't even try. He was always pranking the teachers. He was always pranking the principal, using his slingshot, telling the principal to eat his shorts. You can't feel that much pity for him. And if you do, well, again, like I don't really blame you, because Like he does cry at the end of the episode, and it's all because like he still wanted to try. Um, because he didn't want to fail fifth grade and end up having to start over when all of his friends being allowed to like move forward. Still, The Simpsons like has I didn't really think that like The Simpsons would still be going on today, because The Simpsons was, I think, in the 90s. I'm not sure. I know that like it's like super freaking old, but I don't think it was in the 90s. No, it could have been like in the early 2000s or so. I'm not sure. But what you gonna do? Whoa, okay. I know that Family Guy started in the 90s, and that was when, like, although like although the show wasn't as extreme as it was today, like it was still pretty, like it felt family friendly, because like it didn't show anything explicit, it didn't show any butts or anything, it didn't make any sex jokes. I think in the pilot episode it talked about like making love at one point, but it wasn't so extreme. It was just and like although it talked about making love, like it didn't talk about it in a very naughty or raunchy way. It just, Lois was talking to Peter about making love, and then they made love. That's it. And then next thing you know, they woke up to a brand new day. Everything was happy. It felt very joyful. It was like everything felt like oddly joyful. I don't know. Same thing with basically like all old cartoons from like the 90s and early 2000s felt very joyful, because they're from your childhood. What doesn't feel joyful in your childhood? Honestly, like children like find everything very joyful and fun. And I guess that's why like teenagers and young adults and adults alike, I think that's why they both like find everything like not as amusing as everything used to be, because they've already had their fair share of childhood memories. It was time to move on and make some new adult memories. And like I think that's why like 90s nostalgia is much more popular today, because where's this last guy? Oh boy, a bunch of revenants. Why am I not surprised? Honestly, like they keep on spamming these guys. It's so annoying. But what was I saying? Like 90s nostalgia is very popular today because of all the childhood memories that people used to have, especially I think college people, like college students. Friggin' ow, that hurts, and I'm gonna run for this quadruple, and I'm gonna book it over to here, and I got some health back. Sweet. Sweet, okay. What was I saying? 90s nostalgia, yes. 90s nostalgia is very popular now because most 2000s kids were, whoa, that's a bunch of acid. Mo- Most 2000s kids used to grow up around 90s things. And I know this very well. I have a bunch of friends who were born in like early 2000s, 2001, even straight up, like one of them was born in like 1999. You know, that's it, like, you know, like that's 90s nostalgia for you. But yeah, like a lot of my friends, a lot of my close friends are very you know, like they're early 2000s kids. They were born in like 2001, 2006, 2002. I was born in 2002. And yeah, they mostly grew up around they mostly grew up around like 90s things, you know, old Nickelodeon shows, old music, Hey Arnold, Fat Albert. I grew up around old R&B and old cartoons, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog, SpongeBob SquarePants. And even old gaming, Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man. Not Doom though. Doom I discovered like way like later on. But yeah, a lot of childhood memories. I remember die. I remember when I was a kid, my mom took me to her office that she used to work at. Whoa. She brought me to the office that she used to work at in Florida. And most kids, like they're very loud. They don't know like when to quit. With me, like I remember my mom told me, like, okay, like we're gonna be in an office. You need to be very, very quiet because people are working. And of course, like I understood. Like, and my mom did her thing at her job, and I just, you know, I just stayed silent. I had my headphones. I would listen to music, or I would just like I had like a portable DVD player, so like it looked like a laptop, but where you would see the keyboard, oh crap. Oh, good thing I have a chainsaw. But whoa. But like so where you would see the keyboard on the laptop, like that's where you would put the disc. And I would just listen to music. I even made a little freaking blanket for it, like under one of the desks that nobody was using. Whoa. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, come on. That's so stupid. That's such retardation. I wasn't even close to that. Come on, man. Sucks. Anyway. But I even made like a little blanket for it. And the cubicle that like nobody was using. There we go. And like, you know, I just stay silent the entire time. Um, and like my mom's coworkers, like they didn't even know I was there. Like I was completely silent the entire. Oh come on, that's stupid. And no, I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. Are you serious? I put on a freaking hologram. What are the holograms even for if I'm not supposed to use them? It's like agony with a freaking torch. Oh, the torch lights your way, but you're not supposed to use it. What the fuck is that? Yes, I'm cursing now. Fuck off. The ban has been lifted. I no longer give a crap. Honestly, like when it comes to my channel, like I don't know, like I'm just not being true to myself because like yes, I say curse words out. Well, before I started cursing on this, like just now, like I never cursed on this because I was afraid of my family seeing this. But then I'm like, hey, you know, what the heck? None of my family really like watches my YouTube channel. Oh, now it works after I just finished bitching about it. Fuck off. But like, when it came to my channel, like I was always afraid of like, oh, don't tell my mom. No, my mom's gonna see this. But like, I was like, you know, what the hell? Like, if just, you know, whatever. Why should I even care? Like if I curse, oh well. You know, it's my channel. That's the thing with YouTubers though, because like, you know, it's your channel. You just do what you want. And you're doing nothing wrong. Post whatever videos you want. Say whatever you want on the internet. It's the internet. That's what it was made for. Why do you think we have Facebook? Why do you think we have Twitter? Why do you think we have Tumblr? For pornographic uses, actually. Honestly, like most of Tumblr is basically just porn. That's it. There's nothing you can say about Tumblr that will change my mind. I've seen it. It's just straight up porn. That's it. It's just like Tumblr is just basically used for pornographic uses because of all the furries and shit. Oh boy, all the furries yiffing in hell. Like honestly, you can't change my mind, and I know that people are gonna hate me for this. Like, oh, furries are cool. It's like, no, they're not. It's just you pretending to be a human-like animal with 2 arms and 2 legs, and an ability to speak. You can't say that the furries are. Yeah, I don't care about this. I already heard this like 1,000 times. But yeah, like you can't tell me that like furries are are cool. Freaking, it's the devil's orgasm. I mean, you know, I'm not like religious about it. It's just that I don't enjoy the concept of it. Sure, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. We have okay, hold on. But I just want to take a moment to ask something. Did the Doomslayer, a tiny man, one tiny man, kill this entire thing? Because like right now well, not that, but like those. Because I know that he killed the Titan, but like, did he kill these things too, or was that something else? I don't even want to know. But like, hold up, sir. Oh, haha. How do I get up now? Okay. But still, bottom line for me, furries, I just don't enjoy them. And again, I'm not religious about it. I don't believe that they're unholy beings that are not capable of real love. But I just don't think they're very, you know, because they started out with a good purpose, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't think of anything else, actually. Oh, sweet, we got all the upgrades. Nice. Sonic the Hedgehog. What else? Oh, Bowser, Koopa Troopas. They're just turtles. Whoa. That's actually kind of useless. Whoa. Hi. Okay. I'll just leave you to it then. I know how to solve this. What? How? Why or how? I don't even know. I forgot what I was talking about. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about because I'm trying to play this while talking about it. Oh, good, I have my ammo. Furries. Let's move on from furries because I don't want to talk about it and then gain more. I don't even have any haters on this channel. I'm not that famous. I'm not as famous as I act like I am because I'm just like, yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I'm the best. Yeah, I do live streams every 3 months because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm the best. The best there ever was. Oh, yeah. Even though I just recently hit 30 subscribers. Thank you guys for that, by the way. You know, I've been trying to reach 30 for the longest time, and I know that 30 isn't really that big of a deal. Like 30 subscribers, that's like toilet paper for big YouTubers. Like PewDiePie could wipe his ass with 30 subscribers. Heck, he could like scratch his eye with 30 subscribers. But like, yeah, like 30 million isn't that. Why do I keep on saying 30 million? 30 is it? Whoa. 30 isn't that big of a deal, and I know like I shouldn't treat it as if it's a big deal, but like for me it's a big deal because like when it comes to doing YouTube, you can't put your expectations so high. Like, well, at least that's how it is for me, because the way I see it, if you put high hopes, like if you get your hopes up on something and then it doesn't go the way that you hoped it would be, like it's more disappointing for you that way. And seeing as how disappointment is the worst feeling in the world, like it's, you know, like that's why I just try to set a low bar for. Oh crap! There's like another one. That's why I just try to set a low bar for certain things. Oh my god! When will these things die? Just leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to my subs. You're being mean to me. I don't like it when you're mean to me. I am a rapper. Do you know who I am? I'm Alex the freaking app. I will end you. I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. Okay. Did that gate just close? That gate just closed. No Easter egg for me. Oh well. I already have all the upgrades. That like the thing was just gonna drop a. Oh no! Wait, can I do it anymore? I can. Okay. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What was I saying? But yeah, 30 subscribers. Yeet. Wait, what? I thought whatever. Okay, open your mouth. Come on, open wide. Open wide, come on. Don't be afraid. Alright, no worries. I'll just deal with these guys first. While dodging you. No challenge. It's no challenge at all. Shouldn't be that big of a chore. All I gotta do is just shoot these guys with a bunch of rockets. And the Gauss cannon. And oh my god, there's a bear in hell. Okay, yep, I'm using... okay. Shit. But yeah, 30 subscribers, yeah. It's not a big of a deal for most people, but for me, like... Because disappointment is the biggest... Like... it's the worst feeling in the world. Like I just try to I just try to set my expectations very, very, very low. You know, don't shoot for the stars, shoot for the stairs, you know? Once you take one step on the staircase, boom, you made it. Congratulations. Now you can take another step. Oh, there you go. You did it again. Congratulations. You're making it big, kid. You're making it big. You're making it big, kid. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw a grenade at you. And then it's gonna bounce back at me. But it's okay. Because you just exploded. Exploded. Alright. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Yeah, just kill him. Just kill him. Huh. Why? Come on, that's such retardation. Why does he have? Why does he even have a flamethrower? That's so annoying. He slams the ground when you're too close to him. He uses a flamethrower when you're not even that far from him. What is this? What is this idiocy? What the hell, man? But yeah. But yeah, disappointment is very, very like painful. It hits you right at your core, man. It hits you right at your core, because you know, like you set high hopes for something, and then like it doesn't work out, and then next thing you know, like you're you know, like you're is like it just comes out of the blue. You don't even expect it, and next thing you know, your dreams are crushed, and everything you worked hard for is just demolished. So like that's why I just set my expectations very, very like extremely low. So that I like, you know, so that I'm not disappointed whenever something bad happens and like something doesn't go my way. And I'm not saying to lower your expectations to the point where you just don't believe in yourself. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. You don't have to do it. You could put as much hope as you in something as you want. Like you can hope to God that like something will go your way, and maybe it will. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. I just set my hopes low, so that whenever something doesn't go my way, or whenever something like that I planned to happen doesn't happen, I'm not thoroughly and drastically disappointed. I'm just meh. You know, oh well. It happened, so what? What you gonna do? You know? And I know that sounds like a very depressing thing to do in life, especially because, like, life is full of unexpected things that when you have high hopes for, like, it can very well happen. But, you know, like, it's not the same when it comes to YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, the way I see it, like, you either hit a certain amount of subscribers or you don't. There's no plan in everything. Because whenever you try to plan something out on YouTube, like, you can't control how many ow. you can't control how many. Hold on, I'm scratching my shoulder. It's so itchy. But when it comes to YouTube, like, you can't really control the amount of people that are subscribed to your channel, unless you advertise your channel almost all the time, like Chris does with me. He always says that I deserve more subscribers, and honestly, like, I believe I do. Not because of my insanely big ego, which I do have. I'm not gonna lie. I have a big ego, but I know how to shut it off. But, like, it's just because of the amount of creativity that I put into my music. And I know you're thinking, Alex, your first song was literally you recording yourself on your phone while you played the music on your Wii U. Well, I had a very low budget back then. I couldn't afford a laptop. Bro, that flame is so overpowered. What the heck? Oh my god, I'm just gonna use this. Yeet. Are you serious? Bruh, oh my fuck. And I think this topic is slowly reverting back to how this live stream started. Which is basically, you know, life is gonna throw a bunch of curveballs at you. It is, but I've already rambled on about that. You know, it's time to move on. Let's talk about YouTube. So, like, when it comes to subscribers on YouTube, like, it's kind of hard to, like, because you can't plan out everything on YouTube. You know, like, you can't plan to have you can't plan to have like 20 by the end of like December. No, you need to, like, YouTube is all about improvisation. That's so that move is so retarded. Oh my fuck, that move is so retarded. It's so stupid. I hate it, man. Because he slams the hammer down and then the hoop just covers the entire fucking area. It's so dumb. I hate it. Oh my fuck. What time is it? I might just be tired. It's 5 a.m. It is 5 in the morning and I'm just rambling on about life choices and everything. Oh, did I just hurt him? Oh, I could just rub that in his face. Okay. Well, now you see? We learned something. You learn something every day. But still, like, you can't really plan out anything that happens on YouTube. You can't plan to have this many subscribers by the end of December. Like it's otherwise it's just going to become very, very difficult, and very, very disappointing actually. Like, you know, you just got to be patient. You just have to see if you make it or not. I mean, honestly, I try not to care about numbers so much because there we go. Oh, switch the mod. What am I an idiot? Yes, I am. And he does a backflip. He's a flippy boy. But like, you just have to see if you make it, you know. Like for me, I try not to care about numbers so much because I feel like if I care about numbers way too much, then like I become desperate. Next thing you know, I'm like, next thing you know, like I'm just trying to get, oh crap. Like next thing you know, like I'm willing to do anything just to get 30. Like I'm constantly advertising my channel on other people's channels. You know, like when you try to when you're trying to like reach a certain amount by a certain date, or when you plan something, no, when you plan out your entire YouTube career, like it's gonna be difficult because like it's always about what the viewers want. It's never about like what you want or what you want to, or what else you want to do for your channel. Like it's always about what the viewers want. And the algorithm, though, I've heard like is very problematic because of the fact that like you're always forced to whoa. You're forced to constantly be uploading videos regardless of your situation. Oh, look at that. Like game theory, MatPat. Crap. MatPat was had made a video about how this MCN, this multi-channel network called Defy Media, was bruh. He made a video stating how Defy Media basically stole from 50 plus content creators on YouTube, and how he was one of them that was struggling. So and in one part he was talking about how he was constantly working hard to take care of his new baby Oliver, and not only that, like he was also making sure that the YouTube algorithm gets satisfied, so that like so that his channel won't get shut down and he can still be making ad revenue on his channel. And oh my god, that's a snaky snake. And oh wait, haha. Okay. But yeah, MatPat was talking about how he was constantly trying to take care of his new baby, of his firstborn baby Oliver, while also making sure that the YouTube algorithm gets satisfied, and also while being forced to constantly monitor the crap. It's hard. The California fires. Because like it's devastating to it's devastating to like have not only have to be like constantly at work and like dealing with a newborn baby, and only getting 2 hours of sleep, but also being forced to look out your window and see this like devastation outside your house. Yeah. um what was the talk? YouTube algorithm, yeah. I've heard that like if you don't like after you monetize your channel, if you're not active for a while, excuse me, then your channel gets immediately shut down, and you stop making money completely. All your videos are gone. You're basically just wiped out by YouTube. And the demonetization is off the freaking chain. So much so that like there's actually a bunch of petitions that are being put up that you can sign to change the YouTube algorithm and the way that they work things. Because oh, my back hurts. I don't know why. Hold up. Oh. Okay. What was I saying? Demonetization is off the chain. There's a bunch of petitions that you can sign to change the system. One of my favorite artists, and basically my main man, the guy that makes all the music for my rap songs, the Fat Rat, he actually made a petition for people to sign so that like YouTube can stop automatically assuming that every time a video is claimed by another individual, like that it is correct. Because what was it? Someone named Ramjets claimed his song "The Calling" on YouTube. And well, not his song, but like the video that was posted of it on YouTube. Like Ramjets wanted to have that very video, and they ended up anonymously claiming that no. Yeah, they ended up anonymously claiming the Fat Rat's video of his song "The Calling." Like they ended up claiming it as theirs. And I'm trying to remember the whole story. So, okay, let me start over. So, Ramjets, like is I guess like a private company, and they claimed his song "The Calling" his video on YouTube of his song "The Calling" for themselves. So, instead of all the ad revenue going into his pocket for the video, he would be left with no revenue, and like all the revenue would go into their pocket. And at first he thought, well, okay, mistakes can happen. He could just tell YouTube that it's just some guy trying to make some money, and like, you know, it's not really Ramjet's song. But it didn't work out, and what ended up happening was YouTube actually supported Ramjet's claim, and this guy kept on making money off of the Fat Rat's song. So, he tried to contact his assistant at YouTube, like the person that's responsible for him at YouTube, and and he tried to find some contact information about ramjets, and turns out they they told him like, oh, we're not allowed to give out contact information about the claimant, and keep in mind, they basically just gave away his song. Okay, fuck. They basically just gave away like his song to some random guy, and they told him like according to an email that they sent to him, YouTube does not mediate copyright disputes. So basically, they just gave away his song to some random guy just because they say they own it. And YouTube is like, oh no, that's not our problem anymore. You know, it's this is between you and him now, and that is completely retarded, because you know you're the one that started this whole thing. I don't see why you don't want to finish it. You know, it's his song. He's the one that originally made it. And now this guy just says like, "Hey, I own this thing," and they immediately just yeet it over to ramjets. It's like when you bring a toy to school for show and tell, and like they're about to show it to the class, but then you snatch it from his book bag and say, "Here's my toy for show and tell." And it's like, no, that's not exactly your toy. I think you have the wrong person's toy. Nah, no, yeah, it's mine. No, I think I think that's my toy with my initials on it. Yeah, no, it's my initials, but it says KD, you know. Kieran Derringer. No, my name's Chris Dixon. Which would actually be kind of convenient. Alright, but still, like this guy was basically getting screwed out of his earnings because of ramjets saying that, oh, I own this guy's song, so can I have it, please? Can I have it, please? And YouTube was like, I got you, fam, yeet, and now this song's not yours anymore. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Budner. Better luck next time with your music. Yeet. Yeah, it was completely retarded, like the whole struggle. So many demons to fight. And then again, I basically knew what I signed up for just by turning on this game. Uh-oh. But honestly, like I feel like after I heard that story, I started thinking like, well, what if that happens to me? Because like sure, the petition got signed and like it had all the signatures that the petition got all the signatures that it needed. But will YouTube really like actually truly listen? Because like there's this whole war between PewDiePie and T-Series that YouTube really seems to focus on more than anything else. My friend Bumblebee actually told me that like according to PewDiePie, if he wins the 1 million subscriber race, YouTube will actually start listening to the community, and they'll actually like change their system for the better. Like they'll actually change their system the way we want it, the way that we envision it, and the way that we think is logical. But if T Series wins, then YouTube stays the same, and their system is considered sound. And that's why there's this whole, and that's why this whole thing about, oh, subscribe to PewDiePie, like that's why that's being said by people on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, friggin' X videos. Like everything, like any social media that you can think of, subscribe to PewDiePie is being like advertised on that. And I think it's like I think it just grinds my gears, because like it if you think about it, like it's just a subscriber race. You know, PewDiePie never really cared about numbers to begin with, so why should he now? And I know that he said like, oh, I don't care about numbers now, but like, you know, like this is supposed to be, isn't this supposed to be a message for YouTube? So why is he still not really care about numbers? But then again, maybe Bumblebee was just steering me wrong. I don't know. I seriously think that, like, you know, his winning the subscriber rates will actually change the YouTube system, because, like, you know, Bumblebee told me, like, oh, it's supposed to be a message to YouTube saying to change their system and cut their crap out. And I think it should be, you know, because YouTube used to be like the what? YouTube used to be like it was just a website. It was just a website where people used to go to have, you know, have fun and watch cool videos. But then it immediately it started turning more and more into a company. Because the heck. You know, like it used to be just a website that people would visit because so that they could watch like cool videos. And I like it stood that way until YouTube started becoming more and more like a company, more and more of a business rather than just a cool website where people get to watch cool videos. Like it just started becoming more and more like a business, in the sense that you get paid for your videos and for keeping YouTube basically alive. Even though I feel like now, like it's so broken just because of the algorithm and all the demonetization thing. Like, I haven't monetized my video yet, or my channel, so I'm not getting paid for any ads or anything. But if I did, and YouTube caught me cursing like I did in this live stream, and all the future live streams I'll be doing, you know, the ban is lifted, I'm done. You know, this is no longer family friendly. This is me friendly. This is me and my friends friendly. But still, like, if I monetize my channel and YouTube caught me cursing like I did before, then they would immediately demonetize my channel, and I would just be cut off. And next to that, I would be struggling to I would be struggling to make money off of my my videos. And live streams. I might as well just become a Twitch streamer, just because of how hard it is. But you know, it just be like that sometimes. If you're a streamer, might as well open up a Patreon. You know, give me your money so I can make more more videos. Good old Patreon. Hello? Did you just kill my prey? I'ma kill you. And now I'ma kill you. That's what you get for killing my prey. Ouch. Okay. Give me a booty. Give me a booty. Give me a booty. Give me a booty. I love you, booty. Yeah. Yes. Die. Alright, well that was a bunch of gasoline wasted, but hey, it's worth it. Also, I can just... Oh, by the way. Hey! Oh, wait, is this the thing? Yeah, this is. Sweet. Awesome. Hmm? Oh, hi. How are you today? That's good. I'm gonna need you to die, buddy. Just for my sake. Because, you know, why not? Are there no other secrets around here? I don't know. Okay. Let's get it. Uh-huh. I knew it. Hello. Ooh. I don't really know what to talk about now. I was very talkative before, but now I'm just really silent. It's creepy, isn't it? Yeah. Trying to come up with a topic to talk about while playing a game is actually kind of, Oh, okay. There should be another thing around here. Zoom 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 zoom. Okay. So just go around collecting all the ammo we can get. Cause I know like this is a big environment. There's gonna be a fight. I just know it. I also need some chainsaw ammo or fuel, gasoline. Me encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. No me gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Daddy Yankee. I literally like grew up on Daddy Yankee, cause like oh sorry. But like I basically like grew up on Daddy Yankee. He was my childhood, dude. Cause I remember I used to love that song, Gasolina. You know, gasoline. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of fun to dance to. Cause you know it's Spanish. Who doesn't love Spanish music? Friggin', I know I do. Oh wait, I'm supposed to shoot it. I'm an idiot. Can I get back up here? I don't want to use that. No. Go away. There we go. Save it for later. I'm very hungry. But it's okay because I didn't... There we go. But it's okay because I had something to eat earlier. I had like a late snack. It wasn't too big though. It was like it was just a banana and peanut butter, which is a match made in freaking heaven. Like bananas and peanut butter are the best combination. Why is there a grenade? But like bananas and peanut butter are like the best combination. It's like socks and underwear. They work perfectly together. They really do. They really do. And I know that like you might say like, oh, you put banana in your peanut butter sandwiches. Like, well, yeah, I'm weird, but it's still delicious. It's like putting cheese in ramen. It's amazing. Ugh, the flavor, dude. It's amazing. It's great. It's like manna from heaven. Like, if you've never had cheese in your ramen, treat yourself. Buy some ramen. It's ramen is like the cheapest thing in the world. It shouldn't cost that much. Like, one pack is like 35 cents. It's that cheap. It's like a blue collar worker's wet dream. Why do you think college students like eat it so much? Because, better yet, why do you think freaking teenagers who just graduated eat so much? There you go. That's a better question. It's because we're young, dumb, and broke. Honestly, senior year is going to be very, very nerve-wracking because, like, oh crap. Because it's just because of like the constant fear of like what's to come, that like kind of triggers our like, no, we don't want to go to college. Like it's nerve-wracking, dude. Okay, time to use this. Oh, good. Whoa, calm yourself. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, I need to get rid of that summoner. Okay, it's okay. I got it. Haha. Yes. Perfect. Balanced as everything should be. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Move. Okay. Oh, good. Good, he's dead. Now we can move on. But yeah, like, we're just, you know, it's just the fear of like not being able to make it in the real world that kind of triggers that. No, we don't want to go to college. We just want to stay home and I just want to stay home with my lava lamp. I just want to sit here and feed my birds. John Mulaney. Yeah, like it's true. You know, it's just the fear of like not being able to sustain yourself in like a small apartment, or just not being able to make it in general. Like, you know, what if things don't work out? Well, pfft, you tried. might as well just get that noose ready. No. Yeah, no. Like if you're having trouble like keeping yourself together in the real world, it's no biggie. Like I know that I'm just a teenager and I have no real experience with the real world and like living on my own, but like you know, think I can't speak. Think about it like this. Like while you're living with your parents, start learning some life skills. Learn how to do laundry, how to cook your own meals, how to wash dishes. Learn how to take care of yourself. You already know how to shower. You already know how to scratch your ear. Hold up. But yeah, like you already know how to take care of yourself in some ways. So you need to take it to the next level. Like now it's time to learn some new stuff. Learn how to you've learned about stranger danger. You've learned about crap. You've learned about stranger danger. You learned how to take a bath. You've learned how to make sandwiches. Now it's time to take it a step further. Learn some more. Learn some more things. Because like I know that like I'm learning how to take care of myself as well. I'm learning how to cook my own meals. I'm learning. I've already learned how to do laundry. Is a freaking breeze. It's just figuring out when to do it is the real challenge. I'm learning how to drive, which is a good thing. Because now I don't have to constantly be asking my mom, "Hey, can you drive me to the theater with my girlfriend?" Like, no, just no. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, Chief. Like you just need to. Oh, look at that. You just need to like get that license. And I've heard. What's that? Hold on. What's up there? Is that the place that I went to? It is. Okay. And it's not that like oh no. Wait, what's that? I lost track of what I was saying here. But like I've actually heard that like if because I'm waiting until I'm 18 to take my test for my license. But I've heard that if you fail the test, you will be forced to take just a day's worth of driving lessons, and then you can get your license. But I'm very like just thinking about it. I'm very anxious for that test for me to get my license, because I know that like more often than not, those tests are actually very, very difficult to pass. And you just like and like people tell you just need to keep your cool and don't panic, because if you panic, then you're gonna mess up on the test, and you know you're gonna take a wrong turn, or you're gonna go at the last second. Like, no. I think like for the most part, driving is just all about common sense. You need to you need to have the common sense to know when to crap. You need to have the common sense to know when to turn, like whether or not you have the right of way. It's all just based around common sense. And I'm turns out I don't have a lot of that. I'm actually struggling with that, because it's hard for me to like gauge myself and try to figure out like when I should turn, because like um here's the thing. You would normally go when a car is like half a block away. That's just you know the sensible thing to do, right? It's just you know it's just the logical thing to do. Like when a car when you see a car is far enough away. Anyway, if you see that a car is far enough, then you just you know you just need to wait. If you if you see that a car is far enough away, then you just you know you just take the turn. You take it because you have the right of way, and like that car is far enough away for you to turn. You know, you have plenty of room, and you have a chance. But when it comes to me driving, that it's not the same with me. I have the common sense of a freaking peanut. I have the common sense of a freaking cucumber, which is not a lot. I mean, sure, it's refreshing at first, but then like it's not very satisfying in the end. Because next thing you know, you realize that you find out that you've just eaten a vegetable.
No, honestly, who likes vegetables? Am I right?
Nah. Stupid. But yeah, like oh come on. But like when it comes to me, like a car could be like a half block away, and I would just and I would like just wait for it to pass and then go. Because everybody has there are different cars. There's different types of cars, and there's different types of control. And of course, in the United States, I'm not sure if this is legal anywhere else, but it's legal for you to go at least at most 5 miles over the speed limit. It's just the law, you know. You're allowed to go 5 miles over the speed limit. But like I'm always afraid of cutting someone off and like at the last second, and then like I end up waiting too long, and I just wait for that person to pass to pass me, and then just keep going before I finally go. And so like it's just ridiculous, and it's annoying like for me, because like I like after the person passes, I'm always like, oh, I'm so freaking stupid, I should have just gone. And then next thing you know, like I have my temp, so like I have to drive with like an adult, and so my mom's like just in the passenger seat going like, you should have gone, and I'm just like, yeah, I should have gone, yeah. That guy just went flying. Whoa. But yeah. Like it's annoying for me to like wait for the like it's I'm a terrible driver, I swear. Like and I know that like it's very easy to drive once you get the hang of it. I know this because like I studied all the signs, and I studied like I studied like all the traffic laws. Turns out in Ohio you're actually able to make a right turn with like even at a stoplight, as long as you're clear. But like when it comes to traffic, like it's partially about following rules, but it's mostly about common sense, which is what I've learned from my 1 year of driving. It's like out of my 1 year, out of my one in like I don't know how many months of like driving with my temps. I I have learned that like driving is mostly about common sense. It's partially about following rules. There are rules that you have to follow when it comes to driving, but it is mostly about common sense. And holy crap, I'm about to die. You ain't gonna kill me. Give me a little siphon grenade. But yeah, it's mostly about... Oh, so you're the problem. There we go, you little stinker. But, holy crap, yeah. I'm actually gonna use this on one of the Barons, unless I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough, because, like, the Baron is the highest. Yeah, I can't. I might have to scavenge for some ammo. Whoa, okay. Calm down there, bucko. Yeet. Ooh, sweet. But yeah, I'm nervous for when I have to take my test because for my license, because you know, I know that like the test is simple if you practice, and you know I drive very frequently. I'm trying to drive as much as I can, regardless if I want to. You know, because I know that like I need practice. I'm not the kind that like gets it right on the first try. Even though like I'm pretty sure there's like nobody who gets it right on the first try. Like exactly nobody gets it right on the first try. Everybody makes mistakes. But whoa, but when it comes down to it, like I'm a little bit nervous that I'm gonna fail the test and then I'll have to take the driving lessons. And I know there's like a day's worth of driving lessons, but at the same time, like I don't want to have to like take that day's worth of driving lessons and then, you know, wait spend a whole day behind the desk learning about learning how to turn wheels and everything, learning how to turn a freaking lid. You know, I just wanna I just wanna walk out of that car with a card in my wallet and a smile on my face, and that's a glory kill I've never seen before. I think I'm going to use this again, because there's another thing right there. Sweet. Am I done now? No, I'm not. Nice. Alright. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish, and one of them is graduating high school as a senior. and I know that what was I gonna say? I don't know. And I know that like this will be my final year in high school, but you know what? You gotta make the most of it. But it kind of sucks because I did not Um, it kind of sucks because like I still didn't get all my high school credits early, so I I basically spent I basically spent my freshman year with in choir, and then I used up. No wait, I got almost all my credit. No, I'm confused. All I know is that um oh crap. All I know is that like during my sophomore year I didn't get my English credit because I was trying to keep choir and I was trying to keep choir in my schedule, but of course, yeah, it like for my entire time for the whole time I spent here in high school, like choir is just basically eaten up all of my I don't know. It's just eating up all of my all like at least one of my credits each year, and like this year I had to make up those credits. I think it was phys ed that I forgot because um like I never really signed up for physical education in any of my high school years. And it kind of, yeah, and when it came down to high school, like I wasn't able to graduate without a phys ed credit. So summing up, I will be I'll be spending my last year of high school just like all the other years, full of work with 7 periods a day. And while everybody else just yeets out early, I'll still be stuck in school until the end of the day. But hey, that's life. Anyway, it is almost 6 in the morning. I'm gonna go because I'm tired and it's basically 4th. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of July. Yeah. So, see you in another 2 months.